We recognised, given the journey we've been on over the last 12-24 months, we were in a really strong position to put ourselves forward. I say that because the conservatory market has very much moved towards glazed extensions. We embraced that very early on, and that's reflected now in our product portfolio. If you look at the range that we now do, we're very well placed, as I said, to put ourselves forward for the award. We've got customers now that, dare I use the word, more demanding. They're certainly more discerning, and their expectation levels are very high indeed. The property we're at today is a case in point, because chatting with a customer, their words were, we don't want just a conservatory. We want something that looks very much part of the property, and that was the demands put upon us, and that was the project we set out on. That's what we believe we've captured, and that's reflected by the customer satisfaction. They're delighted with the end result, and that's what we're expected to deliver. And don't forget, with this particular project, this was really from the ground up, so everything was carried out by us to exactly the customer standard, and we finished bang on time. We've moved a long way in a short space of time, and it's really a reflection on the investment we've made into the business that we've had to, as I said, I come back to the discerning customer. Second best is not good enough. So you're absolutely right in your observation. It's not that long ago we wouldn't have even looked at a project like this, but now we're very, very comfortable carrying it out. It was 18 months ago, 2 years, we had 5 showrooms in total, 5 sites. We've now got 11. We've already got plans to put another 2 in place, and we'll move on from there. And they're substantial sites, and again, I keep reflecting back to the customer we're with now. One of their major contributory reasons for choosing us was the fact they were able to go locally to look at a similar orangery to the one we're at today. That was exactly what they wanted, or very similar to what they wanted, and then we just stylised that round their property. And what we've found from the garden centres that we've already either refurbished or completely started from base up, customers love the fact they're able to actually go on sites, look at the product they're actually going to be having eventually, and be very, very impressed with it. And with some of the builds that we're doing now, the size of them, and I have to say the order values, they deserve that. We're now not just, as I've said, conservatories. You look at things like loggias, verandas, as well as orangeries. Customers are not happy just looking at a drawing or a very good 3D image. They want to touch and feel the product first. So that's what we have to deliver. That was a big part of our training program. We had to look at the customer journey from start to finish, and if I'm honest, some of the points there weren't really up to the standard that we needed. So what we've done is we've looked closely at that customer journey right from start to finish to make sure we can give best advice at every stage. It would represent a huge achievement for us. Our industry are naturally competitive. We're very proud. And to win an independent award of any nature, let alone of this stature, would mean an awful lot. So for it to be a reflection of all the things that are important to us would be massive to us.
The installer incentive scheme, we decided to put something together for our installers because we felt we'd really focused on the front end of the business and how we transport our customer through the sales process, through to survey, and we thought we really must focus on our installers. They are the guys that are at the end putting in the product that the customer's actually ordered. So what we thought we could do to boost that somewhat was to put together the Installers Performance League, which covers all areas of their job, down to their uniform, their van cleanliness, the safety equipment, and how they are with their customers on site, making sure that all the boxes are ticked, and they are given an incentive to do so. What the Net Promoter System is an accurate measure of how we are performing and how our customers are scoring us on the overall performance that we've given them, the service that we've given them. And the reason why we've chosen the Net Promoter System is because it's very well known scale of how big companies perform, including the likes of Tesco and Apple. And we really thought that it would be great for us to get involved We've been in the business 40 years. We've never really had a scale as this to judge our customer service on, so we thought, let's get in there with the big brands and see how we fare up against them, and so far we're doing really well. Been with the company for 12 years. I've been very fortunate to work in many areas of the business. I've got to know most of the people that work for the company who've also been there for a long, long time. We have two very supportive directors. I've just felt very comfortable, not just an employee of the company, but it's a passion of mine, very passionate about what I do and the company, and it's just been excellent to work for.